Hey YouTube, my name is Gus. At 23 years old, I sold everything, bought an old trawler in Maine, and cruised it down the coast of Florida. I decided to document the adventure on YouTube for anybody to enjoy. While spending the winter on my boat in Miami, Florida, I got an email from one of my subscribers who needed his 1997 Albin 34 moved from New Bern, North Carolina to Buffalo, New York. Without hesitation, I took on the adventure. When I called up my dad, he said, "I'll go with ya." So without further ado, subscribe to the channel and tag along for the ride. As always, thanks for watching and enjoy this series from North Carolina to Lake Erie by boat. Good morning. Good morning from Lock 13 on the Erie Canal. Here we are. Last night we tied up to this wonderful lock wall, and we are getting ready to go through the first opening, or the first lift, I should say. 7 a.m. lift. We got some miles to do today. We're gonna get her done, do some locking, do some canaling, and we'll be good to go. Get some mileage down today. Alrighty. So I didn't get footage of lock 13, but it was just a normal one. It was a short lock, you know, only brought us up maybe, I think 7 feet, 8 feet, if that. But we're cruising now. We've got about 8 miles to our next lock, which is lock 14 in the Erie Canal. It is a chilly morning this morning. This ain't no Florida, that's for sure. It's a beautiful, beautiful area to be boating, that's for sure. Erie Canal, definitely recommend. Second lock of the day, lock 14, pulling in. 8:09 a.m. Making some good time. Lock 14. Look at this boat. It's a Pilgrim 40. It's pretty cool. He's got a bow thruster. It's a pretty nice boat. Interesting. Dinghy hoist. Looks like he has a dry stack exhaust. I don't know if that's working. Upper lower helms. Pretty neat. But I love this boat behind us. That's a Beneteau Swift Trawler 42. That's a cool boat. Expensive. After this one, what's the next one? The next lock is only 3.3 miles away, so that's cool. 16. So basically, this lock was broken for a little bit. We got out of 15, we stopped at a marina, fueled up, talked to the guys on the trawler behind us for a little bit. They're really cool guys transporting the trawler. And now we're pulling into the lock. So the lock opened back up. We're gonna be able to pass and proceed with our journey. Very cool. This guy just drove his boat right into the frickin' riverbank. He is so beached right now. That was crazy. I watched it happen. Totally insane. Totally insane. Completely beached. I looked back and he was driving towards the riverbank. This is why you have to pay attention when you're going through the canals. This is crazy. Crazy. Wow. Completely beached. Wow. So this guy right here is gonna try and pull him straight back.
Okay, pull up the slack. Let me go put the boat in reverse, see if we can pull it out.
Crazy. I'm gonna get this all on video. I don't think it's gonna move. That's my opinion.
Okay, ready to pull?
I don't think it's gonna move. I think it's gonna break that frickin'. Oh no. We're proceeding with our route because I didn't want to get involved in, you know, I lost I don't have my bow thruster or just, you know, single engine, you know.
Let me check for water again here.
Guard gate. But that was quite the little extravaganza. I mean, it's you really have to pay attention when you're boating through these canals. Alrighty, we're coming up on lock 17, which is the highest lift lock in the Erie Canal at 40.5 feet. I'm gonna do a time lapse of the lock. Should be pretty cool, going up 40.5 feet, and we'll see you on the other side. 17, super cool. Coolest lock so far. Look at these rock climbers right outside of lock 17 climbing. This is just so cool. Really, really, really cool. Wow. All right, we got some strong current coming up over here for the power plant, so I'm gonna use both hands on the wheel. There's a deer swimming across the... All right, well, we're waiting here at lock 18, and they said there's a scheduled opening or a scheduled drop for a eastbound tour boat at 1:30, and it is 1:20 something. So we're gonna wait for them, and then we'll be in and we'll be going. Alrighty. Here we are pulling into lock 18. Da 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 da. Cue lock 18 time lapse. Bam. Alright, that was 18. 10 miles to the next lock. This is a cool little spot right off the canal. Ilion Marina. Stop there for lunch, burgers, hot dogs, barbecue. Man, if we didn't have to make such good time, I'd say let's stop for lunch, but one of these days I'll come back through the canal, not for hire. I'll come back through here for fun, hopefully with a bunch of friends, maybe with a bunch of you YouTubers, YouTube subscribers come with me. I don't know. Lock 19. So that last section between 18 and 19 was 12 miles, and it was some of the skinniest water we've been through yet. I know I didn't video it, but there was a lot of stuff to hit. So we'll enter in now. Cue lock 19 time lapse. That right there is an Erie Canal dredging system. It's called the 1270 Dragon. Pretty cool little unit they got there. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but I'd be very interested to find out, that's for sure. I'll have to Google it later. It's pretty much how I learn everything I'm interested about. This is Rome, New York, on the Erie Canal. Free dock in Rome right here. Free power right on the Erie Canal. The Erie Canal is a wonderful, wonderful place. It really is. We are coming up on lock 21. Wow, that's a lot of locks. This last section was a very, very long straight section past Rome, New York. Totally man-made, perfectly straight, 10 miles. And now we're gonna do this lock. It almost looks like this one goes down. Alrighty, so that's lock 21 on the Erie Canal. Holy crap, weird little current just caught us right there. Alright, anyways, so that's lock 21 in the Erie Canal, and that is the first lock that we have gone down since we started. And according to the lock master, the next lock, which is in 1 mile, we are also going to be going down, and then the rest of them to Buffalo are up. So we have 2 down, and then some miles, and then up again. So we're essentially dropping into a valley. What's the name of that lake, Dad? Oneida Lake? We're going through Oneida Lake. Oneida? We're going to be going through Oneida Lake in the valley, and yeah, should be cool. So in 1 mile we'll be to this other lock, and from there we will continue our journey. Alrighty, so this is lock 22, and we're going down. This is the last down to Buffalo. So all is good. Cue lock 22 going down time lapse.